on WMIX.
Those aren't birds chirping. That's the sound.
I'm Rob Wilk alongside Dave Farley. We're in the bowels of the beast in Trout Gymnasium. The Mount Vernon Rams set to take on their arch rivals, the Centralia Orphans. And a big crowd on hand for Mount Vernon. And I'll tell you what, if I was an Orphans fan, I'd be disappointed in the home crowd on his senior night in Centralia.
Yeah, no doubt about it, especially when that senior night has Mount Vernon being the gift. I've never been in this gym when we played Centralia for sure that there's been this many seats available. You can walk up and buy chair seats at the ticket booth. Plenty of room available if you have a mind to come up real quick. It's unbelievable. But still going to be a tough game. You can't sell the Centralia Orphans short. Going to have Gus Moss going to give it a go. He was out there with the cast on his right wrist, his shooting hand, and he's still going to give it a go. He's knocking some shots down. They will not have Joey Parker, evidently.
Yeah, they've had their share of bad luck with Parker going out with a table saw injury. He will not play tonight. Moss was undercut at Belleville East, had wrist surgery on his right shooting wrist, but he's got it bandaged up, and he will give it a go tonight. They've got a couple other seniors, Tommy Bryan, Craig Session, and Kyle Walker. Those guys will be, or they were honored between games. Rams come into this on an 11-game winning streak, a big victory last Friday at Belleville Alsop. And Nick the Quick, I believe we've got a highlight reel. So take it away with the highlight reel from last Friday's win at Belleville Alsop.
Up, and it is controlled by Belleville Alsop. Harmon finds Gamber on the wing. Puts one, dribble one, gives the green three from the top of the key. In there! Mount Vernon Rams strike first, three from Matt Green. Deaton gets it inside to Moore. Moore works up and in. Nice pass, nice score by Glendale. It's 5-0 Mount Vernon Rams. Nice pass to Moore. Moore puts the layup up and in. And it's a quick 7-0 lead for the Mount Vernon Rams. Timeout Alsop. Pass intended for Phelps, taken away. Moore and Gamber there on the steal. Gamber comes away with it. Harmon picks up his dribble. Nice back cut by Moore. Moore's lob is good. It's 11-3 Mount Vernon Rams. He's got it on the move. Gives to Gamber. Gamber's going to take a three. That's the net. It's 14-6 Mount Vernon Rams. And Green's got a great look for three. He knocks it down. And the Rams lead 21-9. Minutes to go in the first. 21 first quarter points, a record for us this year. Maybe the last 3 or 4 years. Yeah, long time. They invert to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg's three is no good. At the end of one, it's the Mount Vernon Rams 21. Belleville Alsop Crusaders 12. Harmon, great pass to Moore for the wide open layup. 23-12, Rams lead. Phelps, the wheel play. Yep, we've seen it many times. I'm surprised that Alsop did not know that was coming. Harmon's got it. Gets to Moore, Moore wide open. Moore layup is good. Goes up with it. And one. Brian Gamble puts it off glass. Jones is going to take a three. He finds it. Three-point basket from Brian Gamble. 32-24 at the end of the first half. Mount Vernon Rams 33. Belleville Alsop 26. Rams inbounded to Gamble down. Puts it up and in. Rams lead by 7. 35-28. Back to Gamber. Nice pass to Green for the wide open layup. Nice back cut by Matt Green. Rams lead by 4. Moore got it. Moore goes up with it. No good layup. Green there for the putback. Rams lead by 6. 39-33. Layup is nice. Matt Green, nice move. Uses the left hand at the end of 3 quarters. Mount Vernon Rams 43. Belleville Alsop Crusaders 37. Welcome back. Mount Vernon Rams lead by 6. Going into the fourth quarter, 43-37. It's been a great basketball game. Alsop will have the possession to start this fourth quarter. Shot blocked. Green gets a rebound. Back up and scores. Matt Green puts it up and in. 49-40 Rams. Wow. Shot blocked by Harmon. Harmon with the block. Dalrymple comes away with it. And Dalrymple gives it to Gamber, who will blow things up for the Rams. Good. Timeout Alsop. 55-4, 56-52, 18.8 seconds to play in the game. Wow. Oh, wow. Plays the three. Brian Gamber quickly finds Harmon. Harmon, good job. Good job. Harmon fouls with just 3.7 seconds to play. Rebound, tipped around. Daniel Lynch is going to have a huge return. No good. Auburn and Rams come into Belleville All-Cup and win 58-55. Great win for the Mount Vernon Rams. 10 basketball games in a row for the Mount Vernon Rams. Unbelievable. Been a long time. Long time.
Welcome back to Trout Gymnasium. Nice job on the highlight reel, Carlos. Want to thank our good friend on that job back at the studio, Nick. We've got quite a game getting ready to get started here. The Mount Vernon Rams in Trout Gymnasium to take on the Centralia Orphans. Junior varsity contest was won by Mount Vernon 35-30. Tell you what, Dave, let's take a 3-minute break. We'll be back with the introduction of the starting lineups in 3 minutes. You're listening to Mount Vernon basketball on WMIX. Black numerals trimmed in white. Centralia Orphans are in their home white with red numerals. Starting for the Mount Vernon Rams, Doug Creel gone with I believe the same starting lineup the entire season, has he not?
Looks like it changed a bit.
Big man in the middle is 6'5" junior Glendale Moore. 6'4" senior Brian Gamber. 6'2" junior Brian Deaton. 6'2" senior Matt Green, and the 5'10" junior point guard Aaron Harmon. Mount Vernon Rams are coached by Doug Creel. He's assisted by Quinn McClure and Tim Holloway. As we mentioned earlier in the pregame, Quinn McClure's junior varsity won the preliminary game 35-30. Rams have won 11 games in a row. And we left Marion first Friday in January. Rams lost that night. They were 5-7 on the season. They have not lost since. Included in that 11 games are a big victory at Carbondale, the only loss for the Terriers in their beautiful new gymnasium. A victory over Edwardsville in the semifinals of the Salem Invitational Tournament. A championship game victory over Salem in the Salem Tournament. And a nice victory at Breeze Mater Dei. A big road victory there. 3 wins last week at Mount Carmel, at Belleville-Altoff, and a home win over the Mattoon Green Wave. The Rams are on quite a roll. They are 16-7 overall there. 4-4 in the South 7 Conference. Centralia, meanwhile, comes in with a 10-3 overall record. They are 2-6.
10-13.
10-13. Excuse me. Thank you, Dave. 10-13 overall record. They are 2-6 in the South 7 Conference. They're coached by Randy Lincoln. He's in his first year at Centralia. He coached 14 years at Rock Island as an understudy to the legendary Duncan Reed.
And in the background, you hear the Centralia Orphans being introduced. And they like to, we have our drum roll, and they have their Chicago Bull thing.
Is that the Alan Parsons project?
Yeah, you're right.
Well, they're going to go with their 4 seniors along with their 5'4" junior point guard. It's senior night in Centralia. 6'2" senior Gus Mon, 6'6" senior Tommy Bryan, 6' senior Craig Sessions, 5'6" senior Kyle Walker, and the 5'4" junior point guard Vince Mack. And a lot of people, talk about how things have come full circle. A lot of people expect Coach Lincoln to hold the ball tonight against the Rams.
Well, that's a dread that we have, especially if they can get the lead on us. They didn't shoot the ball especially well down at Chagnon, but I can guarantee you they'll shoot the ball a little bit better here tonight. A little bit better crowd has come in here since the last 15, 20 minutes, but not quite what we're used to.
A veteran 3-man crew on the game. Vernon will shoot at the south basket. Centralia at the north basket. That is the lobby end.
Hey, girls, you got to stay down.
Centralia controls the opening tip. Now Vernon into man-to-man. Craig Session on the right wing, guarded by Green. He drives baseline, takes it all the way to the hole, and scores off glass. Craig Session puts the Orphans on top. Harmon brings the ball up. Well, I think they're in a triangle and 2.
Yep.
Mack is going to chase Gamber, and Walker's going to try to guard Deaton.
Yep. Got a push-off on Brian Deaton underneath as they got the ball into him. Well, just to the left of the basket.
They've got the 5'6" Walker trying to guard Deaton. Deaton just went up. Walker flopped. They called the charging foul on Deaton. 7 minutes left. First period. Walker out front, guarded by Harmon. Green has Session. Gamber guards Mack. Glendale Moore has Tommy Bryan, and Harmon guards Walker. And they call a foul on Glendale Moore. Tommy Bryan took it to the hole.
Yeah, beat him off the dribble.
Mack will inbound from underneath the Orphans basket. Session in the corner. Walker from downtown. Yes. Centralia breaks on top. 5-zip.
That's what I was afraid of in their place. We needed a good start tonight. Haven't got it so far.
They get it inside to Glendale Moore. He turns and shoots it. Shot is blocked by Tommy Bryan. It'll be Mount Vernon basketball out. Underneath. South basket. Deaton will trigger the inbound. Gets it into Harmon.
Got Craig Session with the push-off against Matt Green on that inbound play underneath.
First team foul on the Orphans. Mount Vernon with 2 here in the early going. Harmon on top. Penetrates, now backs it out. Left wing, Green. Harmon on top. In the corner, Green, an open three, short, no good. Moss with the rebound. Gives it to Mack, and here come the Orphans. They lead 5-0. 6:15 left first period. Walker gives it back to Mack. Moss on top from downtown. No good. Walker with the rebound. And he gets it to Mack in the left corner. Walker from forever. That's 25-30 feet.
Well, we know he's a long-range bomber. That hit nothing but net. 8-0.
Walker has a few words for Brian Deaton. And Mount Vernon throws it away. Doug Creel talks to his team as they go back down on defense. Centralia jumping out to an 8-0 lead here on Mount Vernon. In the corner to Craig Sessions. Jeremy Moss on the right wing. On top, Walker. Now he gives off to Mack. Mack guarded by Gamber. Right wing, Moss. Inside, Sessions. Kicks it to Walker. A three. Yeah. Creel's going to get a timeout. 5:17 left. First quarter. Centralia 11. Mount Vernon, no score. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
WMIX.
Green on top, gives it to Gamber. Gamber spins on Mack, dumps it down inside to Glendale Moore. They double him. Moore gets it back to Green. And they call 5 seconds on Glendale Moore. That was the quickest 5 you'll ever see. Centralia jumps out to an 11-0 lead, Dave Farley.
Well, Walker's gotten hot. We know little kid can shoot it from out there.
Moss guarded by Deaton. Mack from downtown, no good. Deaton with the rebound. Long pass to Moore, knocked out of bounds by Tommy Bryan. It'll be hard to beat Tommy Bryan back down the court. He's an outstanding track man.
Great leaper.
The high jumper, also runs the 300-meter intermediate hurdles. Green open from three, no good. Moore with the offensive rebound. Shoots the baseline jumper, it won't go, and Sessions rebounds to Centralia. Mount Vernon can't buy one here in the first 4 minutes. Ryan, a foul away from the ball. They call that on. Call that on Bryce Dalrymple. He makes his first appearance. Foul comes with 4:15 left in the first period. Centralia 11-0. They come out of the gate smoking. Walker, I thought he was going to shoot it. Gives off the Sessions. Back to Moss. Left wing, Walker. To Mack. Mack penetrates, kicks it to Moss. A three. Long, no good. Rebound Green. No Orphans underneath on the rebound. Gamber brings it up short. It's at right wing, Dalrymple. Short corner to Glendale. Back to Dalrymple. His three. Yeah, right. Dalrymple puts the Rams on the board.
Well, we go to the bench to get off the schneid. Maybe that'll get us going.
Intentional foul on Jeremy Moss as he knocks Deaton to the bench, to the floor.
Wow.
Well, he came down and gave Gamber an elbow, and then he just flat knocked Deaton down.
Well,
Deaton will go to the line to shoot two.
And we'll have the ball. That could just very well get us right back in the game.
First free throw, good. 11-4 Centralia. Mount Vernon on a mini 4-0 run. We'll see if Deaton can knock down the second free throw.
Not a very smart thing to do.
Second free throw short. And the coach's son, Jake Lincoln, he's a 6-foot junior, and he is into the lineup, and Jeremy Moss will sit down and see if he can cool off. 11-4, Centralia on top of Mount Vernon. 3:20 left here in the first quarter. Dalrymple inside Moore. He turns, shoots over Bryant, partially blocked. And Bryant with a rebound and a foul on Moore.
Well, on the way up here, Rob, you said how much you dreaded that second foul in the first quarter against Glendale Moore, and it's happened already with 3:16 to go in the first quarter. Chris McCann will come in.
Well, Glendale gets it down low on the block. He's just got to take it up stronger.
Yeah.
They'll call that foul. He took it up not as strong as he should have. Bryant got a piece of it, got it back, and then Glendale fouled out of frustration.
Yeah, and we've seen that many times this year from Glendale, fouling on the, trying to rebound his miss, frustration foul.
Moss back into the Centralia lineup. McCann in for Mount Vernon. Walker drives, kicks it out to Moss on the left wing. Lincoln on top. Mack gives it to Walker. He's guarded by Dalrymple. Tommy Bryant gives it off to Vince Mack. They look inside to Bryant. And stolen. Nice defense by McCann and Dalrymple. Deaton on the right wing. He launches a three. Short. Bryant with the rebound. Gives it off to Mack. He pushes it up the far sideline. Walker open from three. Yes.
He's 4 for 4, 12 points of the 14 the Orphans have.
Gamber gets it over the timeline. Bumped by Mack. Now mugged by Mack. Riding him like a cheap carnival pony, and then he complains about the foul. I don't know what he's complaining about. They should have called about 3 fouls on him by now. Dalrymple will inbound at midcourt.
Caleb Willis, the freshman, comes in for Tommy Bryan. Straight session in for Mack.
Trio goes with Dalrymple, McCann, Gamber, Deaton, and Green. Dalrymple drives baseline, in trouble. He walks.
Turnover number 4 on the Rams.
2 minutes, 12 seconds left, first period. Centralia 14, Mount Vernon 4. Glendale Moore sitting on the Rams bench with 2 fouls here in the early going. Another foul off the ball. I believe they're going to give that one to Jake Lincoln.
Illegal screen.
Team fouls all even at 4 apiece. Rams trail by 10. 2 minutes left, first period. Gamber dribbles out front in the corner to Dalrymple. Dalrymple finds McCann. McCann drives in, off glass, scores. Chris McCann.
Boy, they gave the contact that time, didn't they? Good job from Chris McCann.
In the corner, Caleb Willis. Gives it to Session. He's guarded by Green. Willis back in the corner. He drives baseline on McCann. Finds Session. Shot up. No good. McCann with the rebound. He missed one from point-blank range. Craig Session. In the corner, Dalrymple on open three. No good. Deaton fights for it, and Lincoln with the rebound for Centralia. 1:05 left, first period. Mount Vernon trails 14-6. Lincoln started by Gamber. Green has Session. Dalrymple has Walker. Gamber nearly had the steal on Lincoln, couldn't quite get it. Now they're going to try a little half-court trap. Walker back to Lincoln. Nice ball movement by the Orphans. Session finds Walker. Lincoln to Walker. Lincoln trying to trap. Gets it to Moss in the corner. Back to Lincoln. 25 seconds left. First quarter action. Walker in the corner to Moss. Back to Lincoln. 15 seconds left. First quarter. Head coach Randy Lincoln calls out the play. 10 seconds. Lincoln drives. No, he doesn't get away with the walk. I started to say he got away with the walk, but he did not.
4.1 seconds to go. Rams will have to go to length of the floor.
Mack and Bryant back in for Phillips and Walker. As Dave said, 4.1 remaining in the first period. Half court to McCann. Turns. Gets it to Green. His three is up and good. Matt Green has the buzzer. At the end of one period, Centralia 14, Mount Vernon 9. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Mount Vernon basketball on WMI.
Square, King City, Christ. Frank. Second chance auto.
Welcome back to Trout Gymnasium. Mount Vernon Rams score on the first possession of the second quarter. Who got that, Dave?
Matt Green.
Matt Green on a personal 6-0 run. Mount Vernon has cut the lead to 2. And they're going to call a foul on McCann before the shot. They dumped it down low to Tommy Bryant. McCann had a forearm in the small of his back, and they're not going to let him get away with that. 5 team fouls on Mount Vernon. First on McCann. Moss gets it to Bryant. He can't handle the pass. Here come the Rams with a chance to tie or possibly take the lead.
And we were down 11-0 halfway through the first quarter.
Dalrymple on top. McCann goes right wing to Green. McCann on top. Green, right wing, started by Sessions. Gives it to Deaton on the left lane. A three from Deaton. Yes! Brian Deaton puts the Rams up by 1. Mount Vernon on an 11-0 run of their own. It was 14-4. They now lead 15-14 with 6:40 left in the second quarter. Bryant on top, started by McCann. Goes right wing to Mack. Bryant trying to post up on McCann. A lot of contact between those two. Sessions. Tipped by Green. Bryant chases it down. Stolen by Deaton. Here comes Deaton on the break. Deaton goes all the way, puts it up. Ew, it won't go, but he's fouled by Gus Moss. Deaton was taking it all the way to the hole that time. He really didn't have numbers. It was almost 1-on-2, but he still made a great move. Almost got the basket. As it is, he'll shoot 2.
So when he got to the free throw line area, it was obvious he was going to get fouled. Good choice at that point.
First free throw long off the back rim, no good. Foul on Moss, his second. Team fouls all even at 5 apiece. Glendale Moore back in for Mount Vernon.
Chris McCann gets a good hand too as Dalrymple comes in for him.
Deaton, see if he can make the second. It's off the back rim, no good. Tipped and going to be out of bounds off Centralia. Good hustle by Matt Green. Green will trigger the inbound.
Got to make our free throws. Only 1 out of 4 thus far.
Green, Gamber thought about the three. Back to Green. His three. Good! Matt Green with another three.
Well, he's got 3 in a row now. 1 more, and he can catch Kyle Walker.
Mount Vernon on a 14-0 run. 5:55 left, second quarter. Left wing Session. Foul away from the ball on Mount Vernon.
Who's it going to be? Going to be Deaton.
Stop the clock. 5 minutes, 51 seconds left in the first half. Mount Vernon 18, Centralia 14. Harmon back into the Mount Vernon lineup. Deaton will have to sit with those 2 fouls. Gamber goes and picks up Moss. Harmon will take Walker. Harmon will take Mack. Dalrymple will take Walker. Green guards Session, and Moore has Bryant. On top, Moss. Takes it right wing. Session. Back to Mack. Mack gives it to Moss. Moss picks up his dribble, gives it to Walker. Session on the left wing. Jeremy Moss gives it to Mack. Mack drives on Harmon, puts up a runner. Won't go. Gamber cleans the defensive line. Right wing, Dalrymple looks inside, finds Moore. Moore's in traffic, tries to go with the left hand, won't go. He's just got to take it up strong into Bryant. He's trying to
And he's getting himself in a fix by going down on the baseline like that. He was in the well. We got another foul.
Picks up an offensive foul away from the ball. Typical South 7 Conference physical hard picks all over the court. Guys laying the wood to each other. Harmon brings it up court over the timeline. 4:50 left, second half. Excuse me, second quarter. Foul on Centralia. I don't know what they're complaining about. We got a great angle on it from here, and he almost broke his arm. That puts Mount Vernon in the 1-and-1. Brian Gamber will toe the line, shoot the front end.
That's Boston Gamber, a little conference now with the referee. They're talking things over. Is this between them or is this between captains, Rob?
I'm not sure. Brian Gamber toes the free throw line. He wears number 21 on his jersey. Bounces it 3 times. First free throw, in and out, no good. The Rams are stone cold from the line.
Yeah, hope that doesn't come back to burn us later.
Mack over the timeline. Holds up his right fist to indicate the play. Orphans will run. Walker on top. Left wing, Moss. Back to Mack. Head of the key. Session, left wing. Gives it off to Walker. Walker kicks it out to Bryant on the right wing. He dribbles to the head of the key and hands it off to Mack. Mack gets a pick, goes left wing, Walker. Kicks it to Session. Session dribbles into the paint. Kicks it back out to Moss. A 3, no good. Dalrymple with the rebound is poked away by Walker and recovered by Gamber. Here come the Rams. Centralia has gone stone cold. They led 14-4. It's now Mount Vernon 18, Centralia 14. Inside, Glendale Moore turns and shoots.
There we go.
Bryant and scores. I still wish he'd take it up stronger. That was kind of a baby hook right there. Mount Vernon on a 16-0 run. They trailed by 10. They now lead by 6, 20-14, 3:33 left. Second quarter action. Mack open from 3.
Yeah, he can hit him. He came around a screen.
Cuts the lead in half. Mount Vernon 20, Centralia 17. Glendale Moore goes left wing. Harmon inside Gamber. Gamber pump fake, puts it up, won't go. Moore with the rebound, he scores. (22-17). 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Session inside to Bryant. He's doubled. Back to Session. He drives baseline. Cut off. Throws it off Green. It'll be Centralia basketball right by the lobby doors here at historic Trout Gymnasium. McCann back in for Mount Vernon. Glendale Moore sits down. Doug Creel tries to preserve Moore. He's got 2 fouls early. Came back in. Didn't pick up his third. Now he's back on the bench. Session to Mack. Kicks it off to Jeremy Moss. Moss gives it back to Mack on the right wing. Mack from 3. No good. Rebound Green. Gives it off to Harmon. Here come the Rams. They lead by 5 with 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Harmon over the timeline. Phillips. Triangle and 2. They're chasing Gamber and Green. Not sure about this defense, but I'm not the coach. Dalrymple on top. Right wing. McCann back to Dalrymple. Gamber trying to post up. Mack, he's got a foot on him. 6'4" versus 5'4". Harmon shoots. Won't go. Session with the rebound.
Wide open 12-footer. Can't blame him for taking that one.
Moss in trouble. Picks it up. Tipped away. Mack recovers it near midcourt. 1:35 left. First half. Mount Vernon 22. Centralia 17. The 3 by Mack. The only basket of this quarter. and they're going to call McCann an identical foul to the first one he got. This one will send Bryant to the line to shoot the front end of a 1-and-1. They dump it to Bryant down low on the block. McCann's got his forearm right in the small of his back.
Leaning in on him. See if he can earn it from the line. He missed the shot. Gus Moss will take a seat.
Jake Lincoln into the Centralia lineup. Tommy Bryan, a 6'6" senior, wears number 54 for the Orphans. At the line, the front end of a 1-and-1. It's wide right, no good. McCann with the rebound. Hands it off to Gamber. A minute 25 left in the second quarter. Mount Vernon 22, Centralia 17. Harmon on the dribble. Kicks it left wing to Green. Green dribbles top of the key. Guarded by Lincoln. Gives it to McCann. As Harmon, a cutter. Harmon drives up with the left hand and scores. Aaron Harmon
Went in on Tommy Bryan, the big 6'7".
Mount Vernon on a 20-3 run. Just midway through the first quarter. They trailed 11-0. Then they trailed 14-4. It's now 24-17 Mount Vernon. 40 seconds left, first half. Mack, left wing, guarded by Harmon. In a corner, Walker. Way out on top to Lincoln. To Mack. Harmon has him. Walker, guarded by Dalrymple. Stolen by Gamber. Gamber goes on the floor and gives it to Arch. Great hustle and a cheap foul from Kyle Walker as he fouled Gamber. That'll send Gamber to the line to shoot the front end of a 1-and-1.
Caleb Willis will come in for Tommy Bryant.
20.9 seconds remaining in the first half. 8 team fouls on the Orphans, 7 on the Rams. Brian Gamber toes the free throw line, bounces it 3 times. It's on its way. Good. 25-17. Bounces it 3 times. Second free throw. Good. 26-17. Session inbounds to Mack. Here come the Orphans. They trail by 9. 16 seconds left in the first half. In the corner to Lincoln. Tries to put a move on Gamber. Gives it back to Willis. Session. 6 seconds. They're going to have to jack something up. Session charges. Great job by Matt Green to draw the charge with 2.5. And Randy Lincoln is red hot in front of the Orphans bench.
That was easy to call.
Great defense by Green. Gamber will inbound. Full court to go. Goes long. So Lincoln steals it, launches from half court. No good at the end of the first half. Mount Vernon 26, Centralia 17. We're going to take a 3-minute break. You're listening to... And I'll tell you what, Dave Farley was more than a little bit concerned. The Centralia Orphans jumped out to an early 11-0 lead. Mount Vernon couldn't buy a basket. They trailed 14-4, but they went on a mini 5-0 run at the end of the first quarter. They only trailed 14-9 at the end of the first period. I felt pretty fortunate at that point.
Oh, yeah.
To only be down 5, and then they went on a run of their own. They now lead 26-17 at the half. The Rams outscored the Orphans 17-3 in the second period. Dave Farley's here with all the halftime stats.
Thank you, Rob Wilt. For Centralia, it will be easy. Only 3 players hitting the scoring column, and of course, Kyle Walker leading the way with those 4 threes. He has 12 points. 3 for Vince Mack. He made a 3-pointer, and Craig Session with the basket underneath. They're 6 out of 13 from the field, 5 out of 10 from 3. Have missed their only free throw attempt, and they've helped the Mount Vernon get back in the game and take the lead by committing 9 turnovers. And I believe 4 of those were illegal blocks on the other end. For Mount Vernon, this is something we haven't seen very often, even at the end of the game. all 7 players who've gotten into the game have scored for Mount Vernon. How you like that?
I'm loving it.
Mount Vernon being led in scoring first half. Matt Green, he hit 3 threes in a row. And we were down, what was it, 14-4. And he had 3 threes in a row. 4 points for Brian Deaton, 4 for Glendale Moore, 3 points for Bryce Dalrymple. He got us off the snide with the first basket. And 2 points apiece from Brian Gamber, Aaron Harmon, and Chris McCann, who did a heck of a job off the bench subbing for Glendale Moore when he got into some early foul trouble. Rams are 9 out of 18 from the field, 5 out of 9 from 3, only 3 out of 7 from the free throw line. We've shot better than that lately. We've committed 5 turnovers. 4 of those came early, and after the Rams trailed 11-0, we've outscored them 26-6 from that point on. We got to keep it going. I want to see a killer instinct coming out here in this third quarter.
I like the sound of that. And a great job, Dave, on the stats once again. Well, this is our only game of the week. Tomorrow night, of course, is the big sweetheart dance at Mount Vernon Township High School. I think they used to just call it what it is, the Sadie Hawkins dance. This is the dance where the girls ask the guys, and they've always called it the sweetheart dance. I believe it's put on by the High Try organization.
Right.
So I know April's back at home getting ready. We're hosting a dinner party for 10 of the couples that will be attending the dance tomorrow night. April's back at home getting ready, doing some decorating, and we moved all the furniture out of the living room.
Oh my!
This afternoon.
So you got room for your basketball court in there.
That's right. Ross said it's time to get the tape out, and we can tape out our court for Wilnacker Gymnasium.
Well, our dinner party is down about 3 miles south of Bellride, of all places. So that's where we'll be tomorrow evening early, and I kind of look forward to it. It's good to see the kids have a good time.
Well, you hope that everyone has a good time, and the main thing that you hope and pray for is that they all make it home safe at the end of the night. Well, the crowd rolled in here tonight, and by Best in the Business says this will be on TV Monday night on Charter Communications Cable Channel 10, Monday night at 8 o'clock. The Best in the Business, he's on his own up in the east balcony. He's all lonesome up there. I'm feeling for him. And we need to send a Ukrainian bodyguard up there for a little security. Make sure the Best in the Business is not... I can't keep a straight face. I'm cracking up. The Best in the Business. He says, I need no security guard up here. Anybody wants to mess with me, they need to be committed. Oh, a nice crowd on hand here for the Mount Vernon fans. A great road crowd. Chaos Corner well represented. Parents, they're all cheering for all they're worth. And I must admit, Dave, that the Centralia fans did end up more... I tell you what, 10 minutes before the start of this game, there were lots and lots of empty chair seats. So we were surprised, but as you see now, I guess you call it a late arriving crowd, and Centralia well represented here on senior night in Trout Gymnasium.
Not too bad. What do you say? Maybe 80% full?
Yeah, right in there. About right. And we've got a few minutes here. Tell you what, we're going to take another 3-minute break. We'll be back for the start of the third quarter. 3 minutes. You're listening to Mount Vernon Basketball on WMIN. Trout Gymnasium, it's halftime. The Mount Vernon Rams lead the Centralia Orphans 26-17. Tell you what, though, David Farley, it was a little nerve-wracking achieving this 9-point halftime lead. If you just joined us, Centralia jumped out to an 11-0 lead in the first quarter, and we were sweating bullets.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you listen to the first 3 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever, it was 11-0, and you walked away in disgust, and you're just coming back, you probably think we're telling a big tale, but the Rams did get hot. They went 5 for 9 from 3. several steals, and really started playing much better basketball, outscored them 17-6 in the second quarter. But we've got to keep this going because Centralia in their own gym, very dangerous.
Well, the big turnaround, in my opinion, you probably sometimes feel like you can't say it because he is your nephew. Matt Green drained a three at the first quarter buzzer, made it 14-9, and in the first possession of the second quarter, drained another three, made it 14-12, and suddenly the Rams were right back in it.
And they will have the ball, or rather, no, Centralia will have the ball leading off the second half.
Rams will shoot at the north basket. That is the lobby basket here at Trout Gymnasium. Rams in their road orange uniforms, black numerals trimmed in white. Centralia in their home white uniforms with red numerals. They try to dump it inside to Craig Session. It's knocked out of bounds by Matt Green. Session will inbound right in front of the Orphan bench. Mount Vernon starts the second half with the original starting five: Harmon, Gamber, Green, Deaton, and Moore. Head coach Randy Lincoln goes with his original starting five: Walker, Bryant, Mack, Moss, and Session. Session drives on Gamber, kicks it to Walker, out of the corner. His three is no good, in and out. And knocked out of bounds by Tommy Bryant.
Well, that was down in the cylinder and curled out. His first miss and his fifth try.
Nice to see Kyle's dad, Donnie Walker, former baseball coach here at Centralia. Senior night, his son Kyle, one of the four Centralia seniors. Little football pressure from the Orphans there.
Yep.
Mount Vernon handled it without any problem. They're still in that triangle and two. Green open, the three, and fouled by Moss in the left corner. Matt Green will go to the line to shoot three free throws.
Yeah, his follow-through got him on the follow-through, and that's why the shot turned up just a little bit short. See if he can handle it from the free throw line now.
Foul on Gus Moss, his third. Matt Green at the line wears number 25. First free throw, good. A double-digit lead for Mount Vernon, 27-17. At one point, Centralia led 14-4. Green makes the second. We'll see if he can get the hat trick.
I'm not saying anything, Rob.
No, you can't.
I've been told I'm a jinx on these things.
Best in the business will slap you all the way home. He makes it three in a row for Matt Green, and the Rams on top, 29-17. Mount Vernon going for their 12th straight victory. Mack dribbles near midcourt. Wants to get his players lined up. Dribbles to the right wing. Now dribbles back near center court. Holds up one finger, still dribbling. And they get it to Jeremy Moss. Session on top. Bryant, right wing Mack. Bryant's going to post up more. Mack dumps it inside. Bryant turns, shoots over more. Won't go. Green with the rebound. Hands it off to Aaron Harmon. Here come the Rams. They're going to chase Deaton and Green, and then it's the triangle with Moss. Deaton from three, no good. Green goes high for the rebound. Oh, and they're going to call traveling.
Oh, wow.
On Matt Green as he came down with that rebound.
Did a good job of slipping inside on that miss from outside to get the rebound.
Can you imagine trying to get defensive rebound position in a triangle and two?
My goodness.
How are you going to box out anybody playing triangle and two?
Yeah.
Mack dribbles near center court. Centralia trails by 12. Gives it off to Gus Moss. Left wing. Session drives. Puts up a tough shot. It's blocked by Moore and saved. And Green comes out of there with it. Moore came over and stuck Session.
Now, and the ball was at Session's feet. I think he thought it was out of bounds.
Harmon dribbles left wing. See what Creel can come up with against this triangle and two. Green gives it to Harmon. Then they'll Moore to Brian Gamber. Deaton cuts through, puts up a tough shot, won't go. Bryant with a rebound for Centralia, gives it off to Mack. Long pass to Moss. Back to Mack, his three, no good. And Walker pokes it away as he gets the long rebound. 4:50 left in the third quarter. Mount Vernon 29, Centralia 17. Mack gets it left wing to Moss. Moss into the paint, puts up a tough shot, gets his own rebound. Bryant is fouled by Gamber on the rebound. It'll be Centralia basketball out underneath their own goal.
Caleb Willis and Jake Lincoln coming in for Centralia. Going to the bench, Moss and Bryant.
Dalrymple in for Mount Vernon. Harmon sits down. Mack throws it into Willis. He gives it off to Walker. Double foul. Gamber and Session. That'll be 2 on Gamber. Possession arrow, as Dave mentioned, possession arrow in favor of the Rams. That's 4 fouls on Craig Session. Lincoln doesn't get him out in time, so Craig Session will see if he can avoid his 5th foul. Green gives it over to Dalrymple and throws it away. Turnover, gives it back to Centralia.
Dalrymple was coming toward Green, and Green thought he was cutting to the outside.
4:23 left, third period.
See, this is where we need to have the killer instinct, and I'm not seeing it, Rob.
Lincoln. Started by Deep. Hands it off to Mack. Mack penetrates, and they're going to call an illegal pick on Jake Lincoln. That'll be the 3rd team foul on Centralia this half. Mount Vernon with 2. Stops the clock with 4:11 left in the third quarter. Not much scoring thus far. And Mount Vernon throws away the inbound pass. They get it to Lincoln, a 3 out of the corner, rattles out, no good. Glendale Moore goes high for the rebound. He gives it off to Deaton. Deaton finds Dalrymple.
Getting rough out there, Rob.
By Willis. Technical foul on the Centralia bench. Well, what happened that made him mad was Glendale got the rebound. Willis got right up in his grill, and when Glendale swung the ball, Willis flopped down like Brian Cardinal, and they wanted the foul on Glendale. When they didn't get it, they had a little something to say about it. Deaton's free throw. It's a kind Uwe Blop bounce.
The only scoring here more than 4 minutes into the second half has been free throws. All of them by Mount Vernon.
Deaton gets the second one to go down, and it's 31-17, Mount Vernon. Randy Lincoln may be shown the exit if he doesn't calm down. He was out near midcourt, about 2 steps from the center circle, and he gets a full timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Mount Vernon basketball on WMIX. 3 minutes, 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Mount Vernon 31, Centralia 17. At one point in the first quarter, it was Centralia 14-4 over Mount Vernon. Since that point, Mount Vernon has outscored Centralia 27-3. Dalrymple guarded by Willis, gives it off to Gamber. On top, Glendale Moore. They run a wheel play for Gamber. He gets it inside. Gets it to Moore. Moore in traffic, poked away. It's on the floor. Willis comes out of there with it. Crosses over, poked away, and recovered by Glendale Moore. Hands it off to Gamber. Centralia with another turnover.
Aaron Harmon will come in at the next whistle.
Gamber dribbles to the left wing. Dumps it inside to Moore. He's double team, triple team. And they're going to call traveling on Glendale Moore. I'm not so sure about that call.
Dalrymple will go to the bench with Harmon coming in, and Glendale Moore just got the ball there. He was in a pickle. He had players on 3 sides of him.
Mack brings it over the timeline. Tells Walker to clear out. Dribbles to the right wing. Drives on Gamber. In traffic. Finds Lincoln. Open from 3. No good. Moore pokes it away and chases down the rebound. And it's stolen back by Tommy Bryant. Gives it off to Mack. Mack penetrates. His shot. Going to call traveling before his shot.
Right call.
A lot of the fans thought that Gamber fouled Mack, but they're going to call traveling, and now they're going to talk it over. No, they're going to give it to Mount Vernon.
Yeah. Hey, he traveled. There's no doubt.
Before the foul?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Green brings it over the timeline. He's picked up by the solid freshman, Caleb Willis. About 6'1", about 230. Lob over the top to Deaton. Deaton deep in the well. Shot blocked by Bryant. And they're going to call a jump ball. Deaton jumps up. Possession arrow in favor of Centralia. And the sizable Mount Vernon road crowd does not like that call. 2:25 left, third quarter. Mount Vernon 31, Centralia 17. They're scoreless in the third period. Lincoln, tough shot, got it to go. Buns, dribbles, reverse, got it off glass. And Centralia on the board with just over 2 minutes to go here in the third period. They trail by 12. Green picks it up, gives it right wing to Glendale Moore. Moore gives it off to Gamber. Gamber drives, stops, bounce pass to Moore, puts it up, won't go. Tommy Bryan with the rebound, and they call the foul on Glendale Moore.
Mount Vernon really not playing that well this quarter. We've had numerous opportunities to put Centralia away and haven't done it.
It was 26-17 at the half. It's 31-19 now. Mount Vernon has outscored Centralia only 5-2 here in the third period, and there's only a minute 44 left. Mack gives it off to Walker. Willis tries to post up, gives it inside to Bryant. Puts it up off glass and scores. 31-21. 1:25 left, third period. Green over the timeline. Gives it to Deaton. Creel calls out the play. Harmon gives it to Moore. Gamber to Harmon. There's Moore underneath. They don't see him. Green from 3. No good. Deaton with the rebound, and he scores off glass. Deaton and Tommy Bryan have a little something to say as they come back down the court. Mount Vernon by 12, 33-21. 52 seconds left in the third period. Jake Lincoln going to try to create something on his own. Gives it back to Mack. Mack to Lincoln. Lincoln behind the back, poked away by Harmon. They're going to call a foul on Arch. Lincoln's going to do it one-on-one here, and I don't know if he's got the moves to create. But he drew the foul right there, so
14 foul on Mount Vernon as Chris McCann comes in for Glendale Moore. He has 3 fouls.
That foul on Harmon, his first. As Dave mentioned, team fouls all even at 4 apiece here in the third period. Mount Vernon 33-21. 30 seconds left in the third period. On top, Bryant. Gives it off to Lincoln. They'd like to get Moss open underneath. Willis on the left wing. Back to Lincoln. To Mack. 18 seconds left in the quarter. Right wing, Moss. Bryant steps out. McCann guards him. They give it to Mack. Down to 8. Now way out to Lincoln with 5 seconds left. Lincoln poked away Mack. They lose it out of bounds. Turnover for the Orphans. And that's not going to look very pretty on film.
Oh, well, only 1.1 seconds to go. They're going to try to get Glendale in for a tip play.
Deaton, the quarterback, will throw it in from half court. He finds Moore in the paint. Moore lets it go through his hands. All Glendale had to do was catch it, turn it, shoot, and it went through his hands.
That's set up for the Christian Leitner play there, wasn't it?
At the end of 3 periods, Mount Vernon 33, Centralia 21. We'll be back in 60. You're listening
By the following sports sponsors: Ram Telecom, Harmon & Associates.
They trail the Rams by 12, 33-21. Caleb Willis, he can shoot that 3 if you don't guard him. On top, Max. Willis out front. Lincoln trying to post up Harmon down low. Willis kicks it back to Max. Gets a pick. Max drives into the paint. Tries to give it off to Bryant, and it's a jump ball.
Centralia ball on the all-three possession.
It'll be Centralia basketball. I'm Rob Wills alongside Dave Farley. You're listening to Mount Vernon basketball on WMIX. Mount Vernon outscored Centralia 7-4 in the 3rd period. And we've got a foul away from the ball on Tommy Bryant. He set a pick on the inbound play. His second. Centralia with 5 team fouls. And the Mount Vernon fans were aware that the arrow had not been changed. And they're going to call a foul on Gus Moss. That's his 4th. Moss, a gutty effort here tonight with a broken wrist that was surgically repaired just 2 weeks ago. And he's in there on senior night with a big bandage on his right wrist. That's his shooting hand. Green open for 3. Yes! Matt Green buries the 3. And they call a foul on the freshman Caleb Willis on the rebound. They're going to count the 3, and it'll be Mount Vernon basketball. Oh, I love that. That's an outstanding call. Technical foul on Lincoln, and you can say goodbye, Mr. Lincoln. Adios. He's been tossed out of this game. Second technical foul on head coach Randy Lincoln, and the Mount Vernon fans serenade him with sha-na-na-na, hey, hey, goodbye. Well, this all occurred with 6 minutes, 52 seconds left to go. In the 4th period, Mount Vernon 36, Centralia 21. The amazing thing about this game, Dave, still, the big start, fast start by Centralia. They led 14-4. From that point, midway through the 1st quarter, Mount Vernon has outscored Centralia 32-7. Well, Coach Lincoln's going to get his money's worth before they show him to the fouls of Trout Gymnasium. We'll see what transpires. They may say that the technical foul was on somebody other than Coach Lincoln. 3 referees talk it over during this timeout. And Dave, this is a golden opportunity for us to let the folks know that we'll be bringing Class A regional action next week, Monday night, from Pinckneyville Regional. It'll be the Woodlawn Cardinals taking on Sparta Bulldogs. Sparta coached by my old buddy Ed Belva, who's many years at Waltonville.
Well, they're going to have Brian Deaton shooting the technicals.
Tuesday night, we'll be back at Pinckneyville as the Waltonville Spartans take on Trico. And Wednesday, we'll travel to the Mount Carmel Regional, where the Weber Township Trojans will take on either Edwards County or Mount Carmel. The Brian Deaton makes the first free throw. It's 37-21. Second free throw is good. Okay, that was the foul on Willis.
Okay.
That was the front end of a 1-and-1. These are the technicals.
He's hot to keep him there.
Deaton makes his third. Now this is the second technical. His free throw, yes, 4 in a row for Brian Deaton, and it's 40-21.
40-10 since that 11-0 start by Centralia.
And I guess the second technical was not on Coach Lincoln because he is still on the bench for the Orphans. 6:42 left, fourth quarter. Mount Vernon by 19, 40-21. Harmon picks up his dribble, finds Glendale Moore. Green nearly walks, keeps his dribble, picks it up, gives it to Moore. Gamber open underneath, shoots and scores. 42-21 Mount Vernon. Mack over the timeline. Gives it to Craig Sessions, guarded by Deaton. Lincoln pops out, gets a pick. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Harmon. That's only the fifth team foul on Mount Vernon. It'll be Centralia basketball out of bounds. 2 fouls on Arch. Foul stop the clock. 6:08 left in the fourth quarter. Mack will inbound. Finds Lincoln. Back to Mack in the corner. Session cuts through, but he's fouled before the shot. We're going to call a foul on Brian Deaton. His third. Mount Vernon's 6th team foul. So Mack once again will trigger the inbound. Finds Sessions in the corner. Inside Brian. Tough shot over Moore. Scores. 42-23 Mount Vernon. 5:55 left in the fourth. Green gets it over the timeline. They're going to try to double him. He finds Moore. Moore drives on Brian, reverses, and he's fouled by Caleb Willis. That'll send Glendale Moore to the line to shoot 2 with 5:42 left in the fourth.
Has not been a big scoring night for Glendale. Got into a little bit of early foul trouble. Has only 4 points, but everybody else has lent a hand tonight.
Glendale at the free throw line. As a routine he goes through on these free tosses. First one's up, rattles around and in. 43-23. Willis sits down. That foul on him was his second. Walker replaces Willis. He'll be a thorn in the Rams' side for 3 more years to come. He's a good-looking freshman. Glendale Moore, second free throw. Rattles in and out, no good.
First miss of the second half for Mount Vernon from the line.
Craig Session with the rebound. Mack goes right wing to Session. They want to dump it inside to Bryant. Bryant pops out, goes to Lincoln. Lincoln finds Walker on the left wing, right in front of the Orphan bench. Gives it back to Mack. Mack dribbles to the right side. Kicks it back to Session. 15-footer. No good. Deaton with the rebound. He's fouled over the back by Tommy Bryant. And Deaton will go to the line to shoot 2. I believe that is the 10th team foul on the Orphans here in the second half.
And Deaton very hot from the line as he just made 4 in a row. He has 6 for 6 there in the second half. See if he can keep that going.
Well, that was quite a swing right there. Green made the 3. Willis fouled Deaton on the rebound. And the Centralia bench was keyed up. So the Green 3, 4 free throws by Deaton. We got the ball and scored again. So that was a 9-point trip. Deaton misses the first free throw. Gus Moss back in for Centralia. He replaces Tommy Bryant. Bryant sits with his third foul. As we mentioned earlier, Tommy Bryant, one of the best track stars in Southern Illinois, outstanding 300-meter hurdler and an outstanding high jumper. Deaton makes the second free throw. It's 44-23, Mount Vernon. Walker drives on Harmon. They're going to call Harmon for the hand check. doesn't seem to think he committed a foul.
Be a 1-and-1 free throw for Kyle Walker.
That's 3 fouls on Harmon. Walker at the line. Left him first in with 1-and-1. He strains it. He'll get the second half. Chaos corner with a chance of sorts. Walker makes them both. Mount Vernon 44, Centralia 25, 5:05 left in the 4th period. Full court pressure from the Orphans into the Centralia lineup. The 6'1 freshman Adrian Dabney. Gamber over the timeline, finds Green. Moore was open underneath momentarily. Gamber on top, guarded by Lincoln. Goes to the right side, goes to Harmon, inside Moore, loses it, out of bounds, off Moss. Good job of saving that by Glendale. He banged it off of Moss's ankle as he fell toward the lobby doors here at Trout. Deaton will trigger the inbound from underneath the basket. Goes long to Harmon. Deaton in the corner. They lob over the top to Glendale, and they're going to call Glendale on the push-off. Well, he had Moss in front of him. They lobbed it over the top, and they called Glendale on the push-off. That's Glendale's 4th foul. Comes at the 4:36 mark of the 4th quarter, and should send Jeremy Moss to the line. Jake Lincoln would like to shoot him, but they're going to make Moss shoot these free throws.
Doesn't have a point.
Playing with a heavily bandaged right wrist. It was broken and surgically repaired after he was undercut by a Belleville East player. Moss makes the front end of the 1-and-1. 44-26, Mount Vernon. Moss wears number 21. Second free throw. Long, no good. Session with the rebound. Tries to create some space. Gets it back to Mack. Mack in the traffic. Back to Moss. Walker from 3. Air ball, no good. Glendale with the rebound. Gives it off to Gamber. Gamber over the timeline. Picks up his dribble. In trouble. Timeout, Mount Vernon. It's a 30-second timeout. Let's keep it right here, Dave Farley. We can talk about a few things. Next Saturday, it'll be senior night at Mount Vernon. The Hokia Comanches will be the final regular of the year. And if things continue in this game, looks like they will, the Rams will win their 12th game in a row. And senior night, the Rams will be 17-7 as the Cahokia comes in. That'll be the final regular season game. I know that'll be a special night for you as your nephew's final home game.
And I believe there's a senior in your house that should be honored as well, Rock and Ram dancer Haley Rubenhocker.
Yep, we'll walk out between games, me and April, and Haley was quite proud of the young lady. She's going to be taking off for SIU Edwardsville next August. Mount Vernon inbound. Gamber. They're going to try a little half-court trap, it looks like. See if the Rams can play keep away here for the final 4 minutes. They lead by 18. Lincoln guards Moore. He finds Deaton. Deaton drives, takes Walker to the hole, and he's fouled. We'll see who they give it to. Looks like they're going to give it to Kyle Walker. His second. Deaton will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul stops the clock with 3:57 left in the 4th period. Mount Vernon 44, Centralia 26. Deaton's first, rattles in and good. Deaton wears number 55. Right-handers, second free throw, twist. 46-26, Dalrymple in for Deaton. Chaos Corner having a big night here in Trout Gymnasium. Parker from the spike line, short, no good. Glendale Moore with the rebound. Gives it off to Brian Gamber.
That's about 32 feet.
That's a ridiculous shot.
Oh, yeah.
Gamber gives it back to Dalrymple. He's guarded by Walker. Left wing to Moore. Moore drives on Lincoln, lays it up and in. 48-26, Mount Vernon in control. 3:20 left, fourth period. Jake Lincoln loses it. Good defense by Green and Gamber. Gamber over the timeline. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Lincoln comes out on Moore. Gives it to Harmon. Harmon fouled by Lincoln. Arch will go to the line to shoot two with 2:58 left in the fourth.
22-point lead for Mount Vernon.
They give the foul to Lincoln, his third. Harmon's free throw. Yes. 49-26. Well, Centralia was drilled in Trout last Friday by the Carbondale Terriers. And they're taking another thumping tonight. Arch in and out with the second. Rebound loose. Here comes Mack with it on the move. Crossover. Takes it up. Gives it to Dabney. Back to Session. Session drives to the hole. Lays it up and in with a beautiful finger roll. Full court pressure. Gamber into Green. Back to Gamber. 2:35 left. Mount Vernon 49. Centralia 28. Dalrymple near midcourt. Finds Arch. Arch got Mack on him. Over to Dalrymple. To Green. Another freshman in for Centralia. Dabney, another good-looking freshman. Sessions fouls Moore. Moore will go to the line to shoot two with 2:17 left in the fourth period. See you later, Brent. See you, Chris. And Craig Sessions fouls out here on senior night. He's an outstanding athlete. He'll be one of the Orphans' better baseball players this spring. Glendale Moore, free throw, good. 50-28, Mount Vernon. As we mentioned, Centralia exploded out of the gates. They led 11-0. At one point in the first quarter, it was 14-4. Since then, Mount Vernon has outscored Centralia 46-14. Moore misses the second free throw. Tommy Bryan goes high for the rebound, gives it to Mack. Moss from downtown, no good. Glendale Moore with another rebound. He's getting close to a double-double, wouldn't you say, David?
He's got 8 points, and he's close to 10 on the rebounds. He may be past that.
We're inside the 2-minute mark. Green, double team, finds Gamber. Gamber back to Moore, to Dalrymple, to Harmon. Vernon moving it around the perimeter. You can hear Chaos Corner chanting, "We are the Rams." Harmon on the right wing. Green cuts through, nearly loses it. Nice recovery. Now Moore holds it out near midcourt. Bryan comes out on him. Moore puts it on the floor, drives. Doubles back, gives it to Arch, to Dalrymple. Back to Green. Great ball movement by the Rams. Gamber. Moss comes out on him. Poked away from behind. Gives it to Arch. Back to Gamber. Had a lane to the basket. Chose not to take it. He's fouled by Mack. 1:08 left, fourth period. Gamber will go to the line to shoot two.
Lots of empty seats now here in Trout. The Ram fans are sticking around. They're enjoying it.
Gamber's first free throw good. 51-28. Nathan Maurer in for Mount Vernon. Chris McCann back into the game. Leslie Hooper in for Mount Vernon. Rams will win their 12th game in a row. Gamber makes them both. It's 52-28. Avery Peoples in from Mount Vernon. Gamber sits. Head coach Doug Creel goes with Dalrymple, McCann, Peoples, Maurer, and Hooper. Head coach Lincoln of Centralia goes with their freshman Carlton Westbrook, Vince Mack. Also in the lineup, freshman Caleb Willis, sophomore Corey Smith, and Chris Thomas, a 6'2 sophomore, makes his first appearance. Mack, free throw line, knocks down a 15-footer. Mount Vernon 52, Centralia 30. Maurer picks up his dribble, knocked away by Willis. It'll be Mount Vernon basketball at midcourt, right in front of the official scores table. McCann gets it into Dalrymple. It's stolen by Willis. Willis drives, kicks it to Westbrook. Smith from three, off glass, no iron. Willis with the rebound off glass. 52-32, Mount Vernon by 20, 25 seconds to go. McCann loses it, Willis behind the back to Thomas, and he blows the layup. McCann with the rebound. And he's fouled by Willis. That'll send McCann to the line to shoot two with 16 seconds left. Well, if anyone from the Belleville area is listening, we want to wish Kevin Lish of Alsop a speedy recovery. He had knee surgery this week. Found that there to be cartilage damage, and we hope that he recovers fully and wish him a great career at St. Louis University.
Been watching basketball a long time, Rob, and he's definitely at the top of the list, one of my all-time favorites.
McCann misses the first free throw. We're trying to decipher the chaos corner chance. Maybe we better not. McCann makes the second free throw. 53-32. Mack from downtown. No good. Maurer with the rebound. That should do it. 5 seconds left to go. The Mount Vernon Rams come into Trout Gymnasium and give the Centralia Orphans a 53-32 thumping. We're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll be back with the final stats. You're listening to Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIN. Beautiful game right here. I'll tell you what, the Mount Vernon Rams gave us a big scare early. They trailed 11-0. The first several minutes of the first quarter, at one point it was 14-4 Centralia, and then the whole thing turned around. The Rams trailed 14-9 at the end of one quarter. They outscored the Orphans 17-3 in the second period. They led 26-17 at the half. Fairly slow third quarter saw the Rams outscore the Orphans 7-4. Entering the fourth period, Mount Vernon led by 12, 33-21. Then the free throws, fouls, a couple of technicals on the Centralia bench. This one was a laugher. The Rams win going away. They outscore the Orphans 20-11 in the fourth period. They win 53-32. And my broadcast partner, Dave Farley, has all the stats. Dave, take it away.
Okay, sure will, Rob. First for Centralia, Kyle Walker, who was hot early, made his first 4 3-pointers, only made 2 points after that. He finishes with 14 points, leading scorer for the Orphans. Also scoring Vince Mack with 5 points, 4-piece from Craig Session and Tommy Bryan. 2 points apiece from Jake Lincoln and Caleb Willis, and 1 point from Jeremy Moss. Centralia only 12 out of 33 from the field overall, 5 out of 19 from 3. Hello, Russell Coleman. 3 out of 5 from the free throw line, and they committed 16 turnovers. For Mount Vernon, Two players leading the scoring, Matt Green and Brian Deaton, each with 15 points. 8 points from Glendale Moore, 6 from Brian Gamber, and 3 from Aaron Harmon, Bryce Dalrymple, and Chris McCann. Mount Vernon 13 out of 28 from the field, 6 out of 13 from three-point distance, 21 out of 29 from the free throw line. That was after being one of their first 5, so they definitely got hot from the line. Committed 11 turnovers, and when it was 11-0, it looked kind of dark there, Rob. I like to remember the first point when we're down 11-0. That was Bryce Dalrymple hit a big 3, got us off the snide, and we were rolling from that point. Outscored them 17-6 in the second quarter. We win going away 53-32. I'm going to talk to my good friend here, Russell, while you talk a little bit.
You're leaving me?
No, well, I'll stick around. What the heck? He's going to stick around, too.
All right. Well, we will keep it brief. We won't be long. Want to mention that this game will be seen on Charter Communications Cable Channel 10 Monday night at 8 o'clock. The best in the business, Jeff Crow from Charter Communications, up in the east balcony getting this game on tape. And Dave, we were worried early, and then I don't know what happened, but things really churned there in the midway point of the first quarter, and then it was all Mount Vernon from there on out. Let's get a big victory in us tonight. We'll go to the dance tomorrow. We'll come back next Saturday. It'll be senior night. Cahokia comes to town. The Rams have won 12 in a row. They stand 17-7 overall. They're 5-4 in the conference. Centralia falls to 10-14 overall. They are 2-7 in the South 7. Any final thoughts?
Well, it's always great to win in Trout. We go 2-0 against the Orphans this year. That doesn't happen very often. Certainly hasn't happened often in the last few years. But, boy, it's great to see Mount Vernon playing great basketball. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. And, boy, we're going to have some great Class A basketball for everybody next week before we give you senior night on Saturday.
Yeah, that's right. I guess I'd be remiss if I didn't wrap that up. Thanks, Dave. Good job. Talk to Russell. How you doing, Russell? Good to see you. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. We do want to mention we'd like you to join us tomorrow morning on the Saturday Sports Show. That'll be on WMIX AM 940. We'll start that show at 8:05. Some news to report on the Saturday show. We'll go an hour tomorrow. Next Saturday, we'll broadcast live from the 54th annual Kiwanis Pancake and Sausage Dinner. That'll be next Saturday at the Roland Lewis Community Building in Veterans Park. That show will be on from 8:05 to 9 o'clock. And then with our first Saturday in March, the Saturday Sports Show expands from 1 hour to 2 solid hours of the Saturday Sports Show. By public demand, we're going to go 2 hours. Also, we want to mention that we're going to bring you Class A regional action next week, with Mount Vernon only having the one game next week on Saturday. It'll be Woodlawn Monday night against Sparta from the Pinckneyville Regional. Tuesday night, it'll be Waltonville taking on Trico, also at the Pinckneyville Regional. Wednesday night, we'll broadcast the Weber Township Trojans game from the Mount Carmel Regional as they take on either Edwards County or Mount Carmel. And if Waltonville wins Tuesday, we'll bring you their game Thursday from Pinckneyville. And hopefully one of those three teams will make it to the regional final, either at Pinckneyville or at Mount Carmel, and we'll have a regional final for you Friday night. And then, of course, Saturday night, it'll be senior night in Shagnon. Mount Vernon takes on Cahokia. We're going to wrap it up from Trout Gymnasium for Nick LeMay back in the studio for Carlos Vasquez, our producer. For the best in the business, Jeff Crow from Charter Communications. Once again, you can watch this game on Cable Channel 10 Monday night at 8 o'clock. For Dave Farley, I'm Rob Wilt. The final score from Trout Gymnasium, the Mount Vernon Rams 53, Centralia Orphans 32, and that's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.